Stormforce here. Well, once again, we're on Aftermath, and as the title says, can you survive in Romero's Aftermath? Will you survive? Here's a question mark, isn't there? So what I'm doing in a minute, I'm just going to check to make sure there is sound on my stream. I'm just waiting for it to load up and make sure everything's okay. And as the title says, can you survive? And it's there. Okay, cool. So what we've actually got at the minute, I'm just going to come back into the game. Okay, cool. So we're on the map at the minute with nothing bar a couple of simple bandages. So you can see I'm right over here, and basically we're going to try and survive. And so if you're a new player and you've just joined the game and you're not sure what to do, there we go. So hit M, that gives you the map, tells you exactly where you are. There's a little red icon there, little arrow. These are all the main areas. There's a lot going on, I think, at the moment. Let's have a quick nose. 4% zombies killed. There's probably a liberation going on somewhere as well, as normally is the case. Maybe not at the minute. Okay, so M for your map, and then obviously you've got your W for forward, S for back, you've got your A for left, and your D for right, and your spacebar will jump you. Down on the bottom left hand side, which you can see there I believe, you have your man with your red in it. Now you can see a little bit of black showing, so obviously I need to bandage myself up at some point, and obviously on my left is my food. There's a little bit of white left there, and my water is very, very low at the minute because I spent too much time setting up the character to do this. So we've got to start looking straight away. So we'll take it as you've just spawned. This is where you spawned, so let's see what we can do. Okay, so I'll show you my inventory, just 2 simple bandages. Now, I believe now that when characters are new and you spawn into this free-to-play game, you get a few bits and pieces. I believe you get a little stabber and stuff like that. I think you're able to craft bandages as well. So there's your crafting tab there. We go to there. I think you can craft a simple bandages, possibly disinfectants and stuff like that straight away. Okay, so let's do this. We'll do an hour plus. See how it goes. Have a bit of a laugh. See how far we can kit ourselves out. So I'm going to head for this camp straight away. So there's the camp there. Bring up the map. So we're basically heading for that camp there on my little pointer. Okay, so let's have a run down. We're going to really be needing to look for water straight away. You're not normally this low on water, but as I said, you know, I was messing around too much earlier trying to get myself organised. So we're going to start doing the camps now. Obviously, I haven't got a stabbing weapon or a gun of any shape or shape or kind, so I'm going to have to try and find something in the camps as soon as possible. So let's head over this way and see. If you are watching at the moment, good afternoon. Stormforce here from the United Kingdom, and we're on a high populated server at the minute as well, so there's a good possibility we're going to actually bump into someone who's definitely going to kill us, as it's a PvP server. We could have gone to a PvE, where all we really need to worry about is the environment. All we need to worry about on here is going to be everything. we need to survive. Okay. Alright then, let's see what we got. We can make bandages from that. I'm going to try and get some medical. We got a thunder, that's cool. Gives us a weapon. What would be good is a bigger backpack, because we're on a very small backpack at the moment. I'll take these cloths as well. Okay, let's have a nose. Really need water, otherwise we'd be dead before we even start. We got, oh, there we go. Got some clean water. And this wasn't set up either, because in case anyone starts saying, "Ah, you set that up. You knew you were going to find water." I didn't know. Okay. And we got some meds here and disinfectant, which is cool. So all the basics really, straight away. So okay. What you can do with these things, you can disassemble them, make chemicals, disassemble everything. These plans you can learn. Okay, we already know that one, which is pretty obvious. If you were a new player, you wouldn't know that one, so it would learn it and you wouldn't have to drop it. It would just disappear from your invent. These sort of things are brilliant. Making bandages, just basically disassemble everything. I mean, they're all resources. They can all be used for base building or whatever, and just try and collect as much as possible. We will have to drink this water, which I've just done, and I will disassemble that because that'll give me another space. We've got a M50 Thunder, which is cool, 90 damage and good fire rate. That's the basic stuff, so that's cool. As you can see, it's dropped some of the stuff because my backpack isn't brilliant. Take the disinfectant in case you get any damage from zombies. We've got a little bit of food there. pick up any other bits we can find. And they will stack, like the meds and stuff. You can see in my bar there at the moment 2 bandages, 1 disinfectant, 2 cold syrup, and some cooked broccoli, okay, which is food obviously. So press number 6 as it shows on the screen, number 6 on my keyboard. My meds as well, which will be the center character, you can see bottom left hand corner, which is red, the black above is what we need to fill up. So we hit 5 on the cold syrup, there it goes, going up. Do exactly the same again, get it up again, and then keep hold of your disinfectant then in case you get infected by the zombies. You can buy meds to allow you to heal yourself sort of instantly, but I don't pay to win. Everything can be found in game, or you can buy it with in-game dollars if you can find enough. Okay, so we've cleared that one out. A bit more food, we'll eat that. I'll break down these as well. There we go. Let's put that then and send them up in there. It's always good to keep things, like your medical stuff. Number 3 is a really good button to have bandages on, because if you've got your fingers, you can imagine, on W for forward, you can just hit 3 straight above it, and you're medding yourself in case you're being attacked by anyone. So that's quite handy. And obviously crouching, I've got set up to my center mouse button. If I push it down, then it will do that for me. And then I can also aim whilst crouched as well. It's just personal setup on that. I've got my in-game sound has been set up as well. If you press tab and go to options, it gives you everything you need to do. Here, go to audio, enable voice chat, which is on there, okay, and all your bits and pieces here, your speakers, microphone, it's all on that tab, okay. Easy enough. Customization, lots of stuff you can customize. There is talk of female character sets as well at the minute. Whether they'll be sort of released into the game or not, I'm just not sure on that. Okay, so we've done that. Let's have a look on the map again. We'll head up. We'll come up here to the next base up, which is that direction. If you're running fast running, okay, if you hit numlock and then take your hands off, as you can see, I'll just run automatically. It means I can have a bit of coffee. I can even eat my sandwiches if I want to, or I can go on my vape, whatever. Just let it run. Keep an eye on it, obviously, because as I said, we are in a populated server, PvP, and there is a good possibility you may suddenly come across someone. This is the reason why I've gone over to the far left of the map, out of the way of some of the towns and stuff, and so we don't die sort of straight away, which will sort of spoil the whole idea of trying to survive in this game. Okay. Yeah, if you get a chance as well, and you are watching from Twitch Starter, wherever you are, follow train, whatever, even on Twitch, hit that follow button, that would be much appreciated, and hit the vote buttons as well. If you don't want to hit the follow button, that would be really much appreciated. That'll get me up the rankings on the Aftermath rankings, which is quite cool. So right, so we're looking now for this camp just here. So it's easy enough. If you're auto running, by starting to run and hitting numlock, you can just hit that map button, okay, and then you can see exactly where you are, and you can just keep flicking up and taking it away again. So easy to do. We'll talk about the game a little bit later. I mean, some of the main things at the moment being that it is beta, it hasn't been released yet as fully completed. So yes, there are glitches, there are problems, it does happen, but they are working on it really well. I mean, Artemis Knives was in the American server last night checking on rubber banding or problems with the server, people getting a bit of lag and stuff, and yeah, so it will get there. Okay, so at the moment we haven't actually got it. I'm going to take that weapon out, and it allows me to punch then. So basically, you're going to use your fire weapon when you come across zombies. All right, so your fire weapon is going to give you that punch. You can jump as well. All right, but you'll probably notice on that bottom left-hand side icon again, where the man is in red with a little bit black on the top. If you jump, there's a white bar that goes down, then comes back up again as I stop jumping. That will not regenerate. So if I jump, it will not regenerate if you're running. Okay, so you have to stop. Okay, I think it's 10 jumps is roughly what it is. Okay, now don't be thrown by zombies on the floor like this. They are alive, as you've just seen there. Okay. And hitting C will allow you to hit a little bit better. Okay. Alright. So you can just go for the head, then check for anything. He's dropped. Keep in C. In first person, it's a lot better. Okay. So let's go on to this one as well. We'll just wake him up by running into him. You can just see where you're punching. It makes a big difference. Hit him quick enough, he isn't gonna do much to you. It's not a problem. Just back off if he does. Okay, so we picked up 5 in-game dollars, which is cool. We can use that for buying bits and pieces in the shops, whatever. And we're just going to check for now for any goodies. And obviously we're going to aggro a few zombies here. We'll just deal with them. They're keeping an eye on that one on the left there as well. That one there, because he has managed to get a hit on me. Sometimes you find that if you jump up on things, like we have here, they can't quite reach me, so we can finish them off. There we go. Just pressing C again allows me to get a little bit closer to see what I'm doing. Let's finish him off. Drop down. Okay. Pick up any food. Now these cases, I haven't got any space at the moment. I'll just go back in a minute, just eat that. This is a problem at the minute. We need to get a bigger backpack as well. Okay. Alright, so we've got some more torn cloth there. These cases, you used to have to carry these back with you back to the storage. So you don't need to do that anymore. If you just right click it and then the center one move to GI, and that will send it there for us, which it's done. We'll just disassemble that. Okay, that's cool. And then you can sort of pick up things like these carrot gardens and stuff, which we're not really going to worry about at the moment because this is just a basic idea on how to play the game. Come back in here. Resources. It's now showing no space again, so we'll just do the best we can. There's a nice barricade in there as well. They're quite handy to carry around with you if you're in combat, just to drop in front of you, or to use for your base as well. Okay. But we'll do that in another recording. Right. So my problem is now I'm actually full up of everything. So if we got to crafting up there, we can make some simple bandages now, which I'll do. It's just clicking craft, tells you down here what you need. Okay, so we've now got 4 simple bandages now. So that's going to help us a little bit. We haven't got any space at the minute. Okay, so I think what we'll do, we're okay for water, definitely okay for food, and our health is okay. I'm just watching that zombie over there. And we'll just finish this one off. I'll hit C again. We'll just finish this guy off. If you hit them quick enough, they don't tend to hit you back. But keep listening all the time because they do come in pretty fast once you aggro them. They're here and they're in your face straight away. So we've got another full case. I'm not going to bother to pick that up, but do look for keys. Zombies do drop keys. Contrary to popular belief, yes they do. And I found quite a number by killing zombies. Alright, so okay. We'll make our way up now to the next camp, which is up here. Let's just sort of slowly move across the map. Anyone's got any questions or anything, then just type in and ask them, and I'll try and help out the best I can. If I don't know the answer, then I'll find out from my next stream for you. So it's just an amazing landscape. They're obviously going to do a lot more with this over time. Anyone who's played War Z or Infestation or anything like that will see what can be done with the game. This, I believe, is going to be my personal opinion is going to be a huge amount better. Okay, and it's free to play. What more can you want, eh, guys? It is free to play. Okay, there are pay to win players on here, but hey, that's up to them. Everything that they can get, you can get by not paying. All right, just use your in-game dollars. Just get in there, kill the guys who are buying the stuff. Pick it up. There we go. You've just got it. You've got it for nothing. You don't need to spend a penny. Nothing at all. Not a dollar. Not an English pound or any currency at all. Okay, so we're heading in that direction, straight over to that caravan over there. I know I'm cheating a little bit because I'm keeping away from the main PvP, but I'm doing this. It's just a demonstration of a new player coming into the game, and how easy it is to actually survive. So we're still surviving. We're not dead yet. We've even got a weapon, which is amazing. To be quite honest with you, so I find difficulty finding weapons the best of times. So we need bullets for that weapon, or we need another weapon with the bullets we've already got, which we haven't yet, and we definitely need a backpack at the minute, because our backpack is just not big enough. So I'm just going to see it's around, and we've got some food here. What we could do, just drop that, pick up that cooked chowder, and we can eat that as such, and you can disassemble the tins as well. I'm going to drop the metal. We don't need to keep, there's some more money. Let it catch up on the right hand side, tell you what you've got. 15 in-game currency there, it's nice. Charcoal, once again you can break down. Cloths are good, as I've shown you, for meds and stuff. Anything which will make chemicals is pretty good as well. Oh, there we go, so we've got a level 2 backpack now. No space, okay, so if I just disassemble that one, pick that one up, press an E. Why did that not pick it? Oh, I picked up the dirty water. Let's drop that a minute, pick up the backpack. Right, so if I press tab again, it's going to bring me up to this screen. I'm just going to right click that, change backpack, and that's the school bag which you originally started with, and I'm going to drop that. There are reasons for keeping those school bags, but once again, as I've explained earlier, this is a very basic idea of the game. We can go into that in more videos. It's not a problem, guys. You know, we will get there. Okay, so we've got a few more spaces now. We've got some more food. We can actually pick up that lard. We can pick up a carrot. Cool. We got a carrot and some metal as well. We pick that back up. That's what I made earlier. Obviously, that's not what's dropped in game. Anything else we can find? Okay, I'm going to go back up over here a minute. This water is, as it says, is. Why is it not letting me do it? Okay. Let's get rid of that a minute, eat that, disassemble that, put that one there, our food. It is dirty water, so I'm going to pick it up. With the dirty water you can right click and you can purify it, okay, but you need to do that with purification tablets, or be in a safe zone where you can stand by a fire, or if you can find a fire anywhere else, it will purify it for you at the fire. It's just a case of standing there, right clicking and purify. Same with the tinned food. Any tinned food you get, other than the ones that are not open, if you stand by a fire, then it will allow you then to cook them, and it'll open up the tin for you like that. Okay? Right, let's have a look on the next camp. That's the one I believe we just come from. So what I think we'll do, I actually haven't been up this end of the map. We're just going to go straight up. Let's go right up the top of the map, top corner. I don't think I've ever been that far, you know, up the map, to be honest with you, to that top left hand corner. But we shall have a look. We're newbies running around to see what we can find. Okay. Anyone wants to see any PvP stuff I've done, I believe there's a couple there. Recordings have been done already, which you can watch, past recordings or broadcasts. And as my thing keeps saying on my chat, just vote for me, okay, guys? You can just click on that top streamers vote, and that will be much appreciated if you are watching. Okay, let's keep pushing through. So can you survive and will you survive? Well, so far we are. Water's getting a little bit low again. But we do have dirty water, which with a bit of luck we'll find some purification tablets for. And I'm not going to sort of bore everyone with all the new stuff coming in, any of the problems or stuff like that. This is not what this is about. This is promoting Romero's Will You Survive? Okay, Aftermath. Free to play. Get on here and play it, guys. You know, there's PvE servers where you can just join with your mates, which is really cool. And under 15 hours, you have novice servers as well. Once you've done your 15 hours, obviously you're booted out there into the vet servers. But if you still don't think at that point after 15 hours you're not good enough to be, you know, on the PvP areas, because you've done over 15 hours, you can always go PvE with your mates. If they're still in the novice, they haven't actually got over to the vets yet, go in those PvE servers. Stacks of zombies in there to kill, until you all get your 15 hours, and then you can all come over to the vet servers and say hello, and then probably die, as the case may be. There's no difference, I don't think, either in the loot between novice and vet either, or legendary. I have heard rumours there's a possibility it's a little bit better in legendary, but I myself don't know. I haven't got legendary, and I don't intend to buy it, so as it stands at the moment, due to not enough money anyway. but maybe it'll be given to me at some point if I'm lucky enough. We shall see. Okay, so we're looking for this other camp. I'm just sort of running across this bit of a hill here. So remember, a spacebar will allow you to jump, and it will get you out of a few situations sometimes as well. You know, especially if you're running away from a battle and you need to be jumping over fences or anything like that. It does help, you know, to have that facility, and also for going up on crates to go up in the roof spaces in some of the towns, because a lot of the areas up there do have weapons and stuff. Okay, I'm just looking, and resources obviously. Now the camp is in that direction over there, so let's go that way. There's no damage sliding down the hillside or anything like that. Not like some of the other games, not at the moment. There's no vehicles either in the game at the minute. That's, I believe, being sort of worked on. But my sort of opinion on the vehicles is it caused more trouble than it was worth. That's my own personal opinion. I would rather have continuous run like this and be running around the map. That's my opinion. But I expect by demand they will put vehicles back in again. But hey, you know, everyone to their own. We shall see. It's nothing worse than being running from one place to the other than getting run down by a car, you know, or an ambulance or something. Okay, so we've found another camp by using our map. Alright. Let's see what we can find. Disinfectant, that's cool. Once again, that's good for helping us if we get infected. I'm just going to go across this way. And some more glue, more resources, out of space again. We'll eat that anyway because we don't need to keep it. You see, it's so easy to fill up your backpack, so we're really going to be looking at trying to find a bigger backpack again. We need to be upgrading as soon as possible. You find stuff so fast in this game, as you can see. I'm not going to pick it all up because we're just not going to have enough room at the moment. I might, if I can, yeah, we'll just drink that and disassemble. It just brings up my water on the bottom left hand corner there. You'll see my white bars going up again. So we're not going to die. And an item crate, which will be a plan. Once again, I know these anyway. You would learn them, I'm going to drop them. Or learn and drop them. Or learn them and, if you know them already, try to learn them. If you can't learn them, then save them and give them to your mates. Alright, because you can actually save those plans as it stands. Okay, level 3 backpack. No space. Let's just clear that off a minute. And we're gonna upgrade now from 2 to 3. There we go, change pack, drop that 2. We don't need that one now. And I'm going to put that weapon up out the way a minute. I'm going to keep these 2 weapons. If you left click on them, over here it will give you all the information you need to know. The bullets they take 0.45, the damage 80, blah blah blah. And you can look at this one and you can compare them to, you know, the pair of them. Okay, so the fire rate on that is slower than the fire rate on that. And it gives you can just work it out for yourself. But they do both take 0.45. Okay, so we are going to be needing to look for some bullets. Okay, I'm just going to come out first and back in a third minute. I just find it easier to play the game in this view than I do the view I use for killing zombies. Okay, everyone's different. Some like third, some like first. It's just personal preference on it. I like to be further away, you can see more. This is pretty good as well, so you can use the camera. Let's say for instance there's a player over there somewhere. You can sort of go on this edge here and then you can just swing around with your camera. So you're not actually coming out, you're not in view. So we go back in a little bit. So if there's someone sort of over by the rock over there, we can just have a quick nose and just see, you know, without being seen. Quite a nice little sneaky way of learning stuff. I'll do what I normally do, and that's run into the same place 3 or 4 times, because I've already gone in there, haven't I? And everyone's probably shouting, you haven't seen that. I think I picked up most of it. We can pick up some of these bits now anyway, because we've got a bigger sack, so it's not a problem. Alright, so bring that up again, just disassemble those bits, and as you can see they're stacking up now nicely. Not that we're going to use them straight away, but they are there if we want to use them. Okay, so we're back on the map again. We're going to come across this one here now, which is in this direction. And as you can see, we're getting sort of closer to some of the other places like Shades Gas Station, Tumbleweed, Liquor Stop, Gorad Compound. There's nothing being killed in there at the moment, so there's a possibility there's no one there. Bamberg has got 2% killed there, so we're going to try and steer clear of those. Don't particularly want to die at this point as a newbie in game. Okay, let's head across. Hit and unlock again. Just press W. Hang on a moment. Just press W and Shift to get yourself. The W will go this speed. Press your Shift key with your little finger. It's a bit faster. Then press your unlock, and then you can auto run, which is really handy sometimes, especially if you're eating a sandwich or whatever, or you're just on the phone or something. Okay, so there's our icon. We'll just alternate, just change slightly in there. That should take us straight to the camp in that position. So yeah, so this is basically a noob account, but it isn't. Obviously, I've just done it like a noob account, just to, any new players who are watching and not sure of the game or anything else. You don't, you thinking, yeah, well, I wouldn't survive and etc. You can. How long we've been streaming for now? 10, 15, 20 minutes. We're not dead yet. Okay, we're still managed to survive. We've upgraded our backpack now to level 3 from a school bag, which is really cool. We've got meds, we've got some dirty water, which we'll be able to change at some point. I'm sure we'll find some more clean water or sterilization tablets or a fire to sterilize. And my character is still pretty healthy, really. The only way I think I'm going to die at this point now is if we come across some other player around, because this is quite a populated server at the minute. So we've tried to make it as fair as possible for any new people coming into the game. If I can do it, anyone can do it. Okay, so we got another camp right in front of us here, and we can check that. Now, if you want to come out of your auto run, just hit your W again. Okay, so it's W Shift, W to start, Shift to run faster, Numlock to keep running. Don't make the mistake and then suddenly thinking you're going to stop, because you don't. Just hit W, and there we go. Alright, so check the map again. That's exactly where we're heading up onto now. You have coordinates as well, so we're on 1C at the minute. Okay, so that will take us to there. Okay, let's go forward again and see what we can find in this one. So we haven't got a melee weapon yet, that's the only thing we haven't come across. And there are, as you can see, a few zombies around. I'm going to switch to this view. I'm going to switch out of it again. I'm just going to see if I can find, because there's 3 came at me at the same time there. I'm just going to find somewhere to get up on a minute. We don't really want to be fighting them. Get up there, would be good. Okay, there's my jump, so I'm up. Back to this one, back to C again. Follow them around and just hit them. The only problem is with doing this when you're fighting zombies up high is that if you're just looking at the zombies, anyone can see you, and because you're up high in the air, and they can kill you. Alright, so be prepared to die. It is a PvP server, so... Okay. And the same would be on a novice server, there's no difference. Alright, so we got a weapon case that time, so I'm going to pick that one up. Pick up some more dirty water. We can't sterilize anything here because obviously it's not lit, and we've got some shotgun shells, but we haven't got a shotgun yet. Some more resources here, some more medication, more dirty water. It would have been really cool if that had been just normal fresh. And check for your keys as well, just in case there isn't any there. Okay, up into here we got some meat we could cook. Don't eat it raw. We can. There's an item box there as well. No space. Okay, so pressing tab again, and we're just going to disassemble these. And that one we're going to right click it and move to GI. Get it out of the invent. We're keeping these dirty waters here. It meant we haven't got any sterilization tablets. It's a shame we've only got the shotgun cartridges. Let's pick up the item crate. Have a look, disinfectant. Once again, I've already got this anyway, so if you click learn, it will learn it for you and it'll disappear. I'm going to drop it. If you've got friends and you already know it and you've just started, then keep it and give it to your mates. They may not have found one yet, Nice little present for them. Just charge them a few bullets for it. It is a survival game, so try and get something for them. But if you're really feeling great that night, because you've done so well and everything, just give it to them. All right. Okay. There are a few zombies around. We've killed 3, there's one here. Press C again. I'm just going to go into her first. Just kill her. They always seem more aggressive, the females in this game. It's just so strange. It's not in my mind either. You sort of see come across the guys in here, they're not so bad, but the females are just mental cases. Alright, anything around the back of here before I go on? No. Okay, so we're going to bring the map up again, because we know we can safely at the moment, unless I've been spotted by another player. We're gonna be going up top end here now, and have a look up here. But we will obviously be keeping a lookout for the players, because people do watch streams and get stream kills, which is fine by me. That's what you want to do. That's cool. So we will keep a lookout. So on the map, once again, we're heading up to that one there now, just there. So easy to play, guys. It's just a brilliant game. You're gonna love it. You'll get addicted to it, and then you'll just be playing it all the time and whatever. I mean, this is just the basics. I mean, we haven't even gone into building bases and PvP and proper PvP and liberations. Sorry. It goes on and on, and just yeah. But we will do some more videos on that, because I don't think there's enough really explained broadcasts on the game for newbies. So I think I'm going to sort of concentrate on some of the newer, some of the newbie stuff and basics of base building and everything else, PvP as well. Some of the moves you can do, aiming, all that sort of stuff. So we'll just do one at a time, and this will be our first on just basic survival for an hour or so. And most of you can see the global chat there as well. A lot of people who are watching the stream will type in there and just to see if they can actually see it up on the stream, in which case I know they're on the right server. If that's what you've done, guys, hi. Alright. I will be waiting for you if you come up here. Alright, so this is our next port of call. Alright. I mean, so, if you are a newbie coming in here, you are going to come across players in a PvP server, but, I mean, not in a it's the way it goes, it's part and parcel of the survival. Keep checking weight, keep checking all the time, keep listening. You'll hear people running up to you or running around you, listen for gunfire, explosions, anything that's going on. Just, keep an eye on your environment all the time. If you come to a tent like this and it's empty, there's a good possibility someone has only just been there and moved on again because of it hasn't respawned. So, okay, so we've got some more we've got stacks of dirty water. We need some clean water here, guys. Really do. Romero energy. We can drink that, so that's cool. That's like, that'll give me some type of water intake. Bananas for energy. This is just like resources in here again, but as you can see, I don't really need to eat. I can drink this. We'll break that down. We're going to be looking to upgrade into a bigger rucksack, backpack in a minute, if we can. Did I go in here just now? Probably not. Lard, pack intake, logs. I'll take the acid. No, maybe not. I'll just break that down. We'll eat those. We're not going to need them at the minute. I'll take that acid. Break that down as well. Okay, so if you press tab again now, we can. If you're in a sort of safe-ish place, inside here. Okay, if you go to crafting once again, there's so many things you can craft once you've learnt it, and you can see them. All the different things here you can do, and go the way through. Go to your medical disinfectant. We can do some more bandages. So we'll do a few more bandages. Just click craft. It tells you if you've got enough stuff there to do them. So we've got 7 now, so that's quite cool. And we can press 3 on the keyboard. That will boost up my man to all red. Okay, so that's good. Right, so we're going to move down the map now a little bit. We need to be sort of heading off in that direction over the top. Quite surprising, there's no zombies in that area at all. I thought there might be. Doesn't seem to be. So if anyone's watching at the moment and they're interested in playing the game, Romero's Aftermath Will You Survive? It's free to play. Get down there now, get online and download it and play. I'm going to try and get up here a second. And if you are watching, enjoying it, this is basically, we're going to have to run around that. This is basically just a broadcast on how easy it is to survive in Romero's Aftermath. We have started from nothing and we're already doing quite well. We will probably be shot at some point. It is a PvP server. I couldn't do it on a novice server, obviously, because I've got way over 15 hours gameplay, no life to 100 plus, I think. If you're watching, enjoying it, hit that follow button. Hit the vote buttons as well. That'd be much appreciated if you can do that. Really good effects on the water as well. Look, it's really cool. It does look quite real. And as I was saying sort of earlier as well, is that the game's got a lot going for it. It's being worked. I mean, RT was on last night in 001 American servers, and he was looking at the problems that we were having with rubber banding on the servers, where you go forward 5 and go back 10, and there's a lot more communication in the forums now as well. There wasn't before the wipe. It was very, very hard to get information. It's not now. Okay, so if you've left because of the wipe, come back, guys. It's getting there. We've got a better environment now. There's a lot more trees, a lot more, sort of grasses and stuff like that. Before it's just barren. There was just nothing there. I'm sure the map at some point is going to be updated as well, which would be really cool. They'll probably end up adding different towns and whatever. The people who are playing the game are the ones who are actually making this game at the moment. So you need to be on here. If you're not happy about something, say it in the forums. It is read, it is understood, and they do try to work on that if they can. All right. So I'm sort of still heading up to this base up here. Let's have a look up here a minute. Obviously, if you were a new player, you wouldn't be streaming exactly where you are. So if we do get killed by someone, it's probably someone who's watched it on the stream, but that's fine. That's the joys of the game. But if you were new, you would be spawning, you would be trying to survive straight away, and you would be heading to a safe zone, which I'll be showing you in a second. We're just going to head down to this camp a minute and have a quick nose down here. We could just do with maybe a level 4 backpack now, would be quite cool. And some ammunitions as well for our weapons, and a melee weapon as well would be quite cool, which we haven't found yet. So it seems to be the only thing we haven't found. So this is a very, very basic. Okay. All right. So there's level 2. We've got a level 3, so that's no good. Another level 2. Most of this we don't need any of that. So look what we've got over here. Okay, not a lot there. Get up in there. Some cloth. I'll take the cloth. The cloth's always handy. What is that there? That's a carrot. I thought that might be a wrench or something. And we've got a little bit of cold syrup there as well, which is good. Alright, okay, so we're going to make our way. We're going to be heading off over that way, I think, now. We might have to, I don't know if we can get over the top here, we'll just skirt around, would be good. Hit numlock again, and let's try and see if we can find a melee weapon. Some of these mountains are really cool, you can actually get over them, but others are just an absolute pain in the arse, I swear. This one looks like it's just going to come to a sudden halt, or is it? Yeah, it is. That's a shame. It really does look like you can get up there, doesn't it? Okay, so we'll have to go around. We'll go around. Okay. Yeah, hi Cletel. Cletel? Is it, or Clet? Clet, how you doing, mate? Alright? Yeah, I didn't see you typing in there, so I thought I would just say hi now, just had a quick look across. I'm sort of too busy concentrating, not dying. Yeah, so as I said, any questions, give us a shout. If I don't know the answer, I will promise I will find out for you, and I will broadcast it in the future. when the game's going to be released fully, I'm not sure on that yet. There's a lot more testing to be done, a lot more swapping things around and seeing, it's going to come out. I think it's going to be really, really good. If they implement some of the stuff they're on about doing, if they get the anti-cheat system up running properly, everything will be fine. I think the game will do well. And of course we've got Romero, who's sort of designed all the characters and everything in here, the zombies and everything, and they look so real, don't they? When you come face to face with one you know about, and they come in so fast sometimes as well. So what I'm doing at the moment is you can see me sort of moving around and looking around. I'm just looking to make sure there's no more players around here at the minute. I thought I saw someone a little bit earlier over there, but it might just be my bad. Okay, so I'll bring the map up. We've gone off on we should be heading down there, I think. Yeah, over that way. I can just see it in the distance there. I'll hit numlock again, let's keep running. Yeah. So I keep repeating myself, it's the only way you learn. I'll keep repeating exactly what I'm doing, just for a little bit longer. And I'm sure that when you download the game and you get into it, you're really going to enjoy it. And you're probably going to bump into us somewhere along the line on the PvP server once you've done your 15 hours. And you better duck. Yeah. And your aim will get better with time as well. Someone was actually asking in the forums about aim. Are there any other games I can play to learn the aim for playing Aftermath? Well, it's like everything. You need to be practicing in the game. Just get in there and play it. No live fit for a few days, and before you know it, your aim's going to get brilliant. The only thing that really gets me in this game is when you've got a weapon, you've got a little tiny white dot, and it just disappears sometimes into the colour, and you can't quite see it. So one of the little tricks I'll give you for getting rid of that little white dot is to get some blue tack. And there's a little dot of blue tack on that white dot, so you can't see it there at the minute. So if I take a weapon out there, put that there, bring the weapon, I'm just going to roll my center mouse there. So I've got a weapon now. So if I do that, you see, you have trouble seeing. Probably not even going to, there we are. There's the white dot there in the distance. You can see it against the mountain. Bring it down and it starts to disappear, especially on some places. So find out where that white dot is. Okay, and get a little bit of blue tack, and then just stick it on your screen on that little white dot. Okay, and that will allow you then to see it. Okay. All right, so I'm just gonna take that out of there now and go. And just carry it with my fists at the minute until we find a melee weapon, because we haven't got any ammunitions yet anyway. And I can hear a zombie somewhere. There he is there. Come on then, my friend. Okay, go back to C again, first person. It's so easy to... I did actually get hit that time. It was a miracle. Never let your guard down. There's some more shotgun set shells from the zombie there. And we can actually show you the disinfection, how to do the fresh water in a second, once I've finished with these few zombies. But we can jump up in the air if we want to anyway and finish them off without, being hit, but that's just too easy. Okay, right, let's just bring back to the third. Bit of money there again, $11, that's quite cool. Better than a kick up the ass. All goes towards buying stuff in the in storage. And I'll just break down those because I know I'm on my last one there. Just right clicking it. Okay, what was that then? Thought I heard something then. Probably imagine it. Some more money there. Grab that money as well. If you die at this point and you've picked up money and stuff, you don't lose it. It goes straight to your account. So we got 7 that time, so that's quite cool. And we picked up a sweeper. Now, okay, I wasn't really going to go into weapons or anything on this video, but because there is a possibility this could happen to you now. Okay, so we've got a couple of weapons here. I don't rate them very well. I mean, the shotgun is brilliant. It's 90 damage. We look at these, 90 damage, but we haven't got any 4.5s, 0.45s for those anyway. So just sort of, I'm going to drop. No, I'm not going to drop them actually. I'm going to change my mind on that one. Okay, what we're going to do is with the weapons and stuff, you can right click and you disassemble. Okay, so just disassemble them. Same with that one as well. Disassemble that, and we're going to keep the shotgun. Okay, so now the shotgun is actually in my hands. Okay, we can't quite see it. There it is there. So if I click R with shells in, it will load it for me. Okay, and load the weapon. Okay, so we've now got a fully loaded shotgun with 5 shells. Bottom right hand corner, you can see it's a 439 CR sweeper and 5 or 6 shells, tap fire. Okay, now I know it's tap fire because just below the butt of the shotgun you'll see some red bullets and a like gold bullet or brass bullets. That shows me tap fire. If I hit X, you can't do it on this weapon because it can't auto fire. It will go to the top. That's your auto fire. Alright, so now we've got a weapon. Alright, now the only problem is with this having this weapon without a melee weapon is we can't scroll. We can't scroll. We can hit number 2, that'll put the weapon away, and that will give me my fists, or hit 1 again, and we're back to that. If you've got a melee weapon here, and you roll your mouse wheel, it will rotate between your melee and your main weapon. But because we haven't got one and I scroll that, it won't do nothing. So at the moment we need to hit 2 to go to my fists. Alright. Sounds a bit complicated. It wasn't quite. I wasn't actually going to go this far in this video anyway. But you know, you are going to find a weapon when you first start. Okay, so we've got another M50 Thunder there as well. I'll pick up these resources while I'm at it. And that one. Okay, there we go. So I can right click and I can disassemble these again. And we have a weapon up here, the Thunder. I'm going to disassemble that. If you disassemble, make sure you unload the weapon first if you've got bullets in there. Okay? And it does ask you to make sure you haven't made a mistake and you're trying to... I don't know why I did that. Make sure you're not trying to disassemble something which is one of the rarest weapons in the game. It's a good idea that they have that warning on there. Okay, that's fine. So, water. Okay, so I've just got a zombie coming over now, so I need to hit 2 again. There we go. We've got a couple of zombies coming over now. If I can't kill this one quick enough, the one on the right's gonna hit me. Let's just move around a bit from him. All I'm doing is just using the buttons individually for forward, back, left and right. Just gives me a bit of maneuverability away from them. And once again, it's something you'll get used to. It's like any game when you first start playing it. You get times when you just, you know, you get it wrong. But you know, once you played it long enough, it just becomes second nature. You'll know exactly what you're doing. So I'm going to right-click that, move that to the GI. It's so easy to learn, guys. I mean, it's no difference to any of the other games you sort of playing the same buttons near enough. You know, it's great. Okay, so over to the fire. All right, I can't demonstrate cooking food because there's no meat. But so we'll hit tab. Okay, and we have water here. Okay, so what we can do is right-click that water and purify. So it will then give me clean water. Purify again, clean water again. We'll do it with these 4. Like that, just purify. Job done. Okay, just by standing next to a fire. You don't need purification tablets, that's great. If you've got meat, I'm just looking to see if there's a bit of meat in here. I don't think there was. But basically the same situation again. Stand by the fire. I'll pick up the cold syrup one here. We do have a zombie coming in on me. Exactly the same thing. Stand by the fire, right click the food, the meat, and it will do it for you. Alright? You can't cook apples. Or bananas before anyone asks that question. Okay. Oh, we've gone inside this guy. It's like something from Alien then. Okay, so I got tabbed there a little bit, so there we go. Okay, they haven't dropped very much. We could do with a key, would be really cool. It's not going to happen this time, I don't think. More shotgun shells, brilliant. So now, when we go back to our weapon in a minute, we should be able to fill it right up. Some lenicillin. I'm sure that's got another name in real life. For anyone who says, yeah, I know what it is. I do know what it is. I was just being sarcastic on that one. Okay, picking up cloth, as I said, there's your cloth there, and we've got stacks of water now. You can see my water there. What you can do with it, I try to save the 1 litres, and I just drink these ones. So we're not going to use a disinfectant at the moment unless we're poisoned. So if you press number 6, you can see my water there at the bottom there, number 6, press 6, and it will drink it for me, making a lovely slurping noise as it does. And we've got another couple there, so I'll drink it again. So if you watch my left hand circular bottom left hand corner bar there for the water, you'll see it go up to the top. There we go. And my health, obviously, I was tagged earlier by a zombie. So if we press number 5, that will give me my cold syrup. Or I could use bandages, whatever. I'll press 3. There we go. Gives me my bandages. They're good for stopping bleeding as well. Sometimes you run into a trap or something. Why is that zombie going over that way? I'll just swap to my weapon a minute. Just trying to see where he's off to. And it's funny where you go really quiet, just in case there's anyone there. It's like real life. Don't make a noise. Whoa, super zombie coming in there at speed, wasn't it? I'm going to have to go back to there. Okay. Yeah, this guy was on a mission. I didn't know. I thought there might have been a player there for a second, so that's why I did that. So. Okay, so we've got that one. Let's have a look over here. We just well kill this one as well while we're here. You never know. You might get a key for the cases. So. There we go. All right. I haven't got any space for that one anyway. I'll press C again. It just gives me that third-person view. That's cool. These are empty bottles now. You can disassemble those. You don't need those. We've got plenty of clean water here. I'll pick up that full case, 2015, and move that to my GI. Okay, there we go. Right, so from here, I think, where are we going to go to? I think we'll head up to Shades Gas, I think now. That'll be the next place. Have a nose up there. So we haven't been murdered yet, which is quite cool. If I was a new player at this point, I would be looking at going to the safe zone. But be quite honest, we're okay. I think we're okay at the minute. We'll just run across here. So if you're using your space bar, as you can see, I can jump. But as you jump, your energy bar will go down. It will only go back up again if you stop. It's to give the snipers a better chance of shooting you in the head, basically. But just zigzag instead. They find it very hard to hit you. I'm presuming that's a zombie over there. The way to find out is if you go back to your weapon, which I know is on my number 1 slot. If I press that and then right-click my mouse, I can get a nice view. Especially if you haven't got binos. You've got level 3, 3 times 5 time binos. There we go. I know that's a zombie, so that's cool. I'm going to swap back to my fists again in a minute, because there are a few zombies around here. There we go. Let's have a look down here. There's quite a few around here, actually, isn't it? Because it's more of a town. Go back to C. Try and take out some of these guys. And then just move around. I mean, using your left and right movements and your back, you get used to it. It's just dodging. It's just like being in a boxing match, Don't stand still. If you stand still, you're going to get slapped very, very hard. And if you don't start bleeding, you'll just find you're losing a lot of life. And if you start bleeding and you haven't got any bandages, then that you've got a serious problem if you're miles away from a safe zone. So we got a few zombies coming in there. Better form of valor here. Up on this rock. Safest place to be. Now this one's actually walked right through. Don't pay any attention to the woman zombie standing in the rock. She dropped some money as well there. It's sort of embedded in there. Oh, this one's managing to hit me from the underside, so quite funny. There we go. Little tiny glitches every now and then, but that's the joys of the game. As I said, it's not been released yet, so you're going to get that every now and then. We can put up with it. It's not a problem. We've got plenty of bandages now. I'm going to... Another zombie coming in. Let's grab that money. Deal with this guy. I think he's definitely not on a meat-free diet. I think he definitely needs me. Okay, so we're up at the... where were we? Where were we heading to? I can't remember now. I've been talking too much. Chase gas station. There we go. Okay, so that's where we are at the moment. No point hiding that fact. Loads and loads of zombies around here. Look at them. Okay, so it's like a different situation now. We haven't got tents and we've got vehicles and stuff. Always check the boots. Make sure. I found some nice Alice's in boots, which are backpacks, by the way. I'm not going to go into that yet. Okay, rope bundles, things like that. There we go. There's a melee weapon. Razor wire pipe. There he is. So if we now rotate, we now go to our sweeper and rotate again, and there we are, we're on our melee weapon, which is quite cool. And some more money. There we go, and got some more medication there. And you never know, we might find another backpack. More food and resources. We don't need the food. Pick up that item box, we can't. Let's just break down that soap and any other spaces. Oh, we got some space there, get rid of those. Just move stuff around. Do we need to eat? Let's eat that. Disassemble that one. Okay. Pick up your item box. These boxes are really cool. You're going to get loads of plans in them. There's a barricade there, plywood. I already know it, obviously. Save it for your mates once again, or just drop it, which I've just done there. I do like to save them actually and drop them in the safe zone. You get a lot of new players in there. You can sort of pick them up if they're quick enough. Just disassemble that. That you can cook. As you can see, it's a closed tin. I'll show you that one again. It's a closed tin, so if you cook that, it'll actually open up. Alright, so it'll have its lid off. Alright, so let's just check these places as well. Trying not to wind up these zombies too many. We don't want them all piling over. Alright, so you are able to jump up on the vehicle, so if you're getting some serious problems, then just jump up on the vehicles. They'll get you out of the way of everything, and you can protect yourself up on there. But just remember, because you're up in the air, you can be seen easier. Alright. Level 3. We're already on level 3. The way to check, if you're not sure, is to just pick it up, and where is it to? There. Then just right click it, change pack, and if it doesn't change, you know you've already got it. Okay, we'll just drop it, we don't need it. Pick up that one. Try that one as well. We'll learn that recipe, and once again, as you can see, I already have that. Save or drop it. Bandages now. Gauze bandage. Gauze bandage obviously is better than the simple bandage, so we've got that in place now. More clean water, which is nice. So it would have been okay if we just got here actually. Some more money. Pick that up and just see what we get from that. $6. It's not a huge amount in here, but you know we're now kitted out. You think about it, okay? We've got a sweeper with ammunition. We've got a melee weapon. We've got water. We've got meds, bandages. We've got bandages which we've actually made up. We've even got a start of resources here as well. Toolboxes and parts. They'll be used for mending weapons and things like that. Yeah. So I think we've done very well. And disinfectant there in case we get swiped by a zombie and we get hurt. So you haven't even got to use your in-game dollars to buy the antivirus stuff or anything like that, because the disinfectant does the same job. Alright. And once again, we're just boot of a vehicle there. It's got some cold syrup in it. As I said, do check them. They are worth doing. And there we have it, guys. I mean, what more can I say? We could probably survive for quite a bit longer if we needed to. We've gone, I think, where were we? We're over here somewhere. We've gone all the way around. We're now at the gas station. No, we're not. We're at Tumbleweed Liquor Store. So I think what we do, we run to the gas station, which is straight down this road. And then we might have a quick nose into Gorad compound and see what's in there. So we're going to be heading this way. What I'm going to do now is I'm just rotated my center mouse button as well now. So I've gone to my sweeper again, so I can keep an eye on things around me. If there's any other players decide to come in, have a look or whatever. And up there we have a base as well, and we have a marker there. I will go into that in another video. What you can do with that person up on top of the hill there. And we will go into that one, and we'll do a little bit of base building as well, which will be quite cool. Okay, so let's move on down through, and say now we've got the melee weapon, we can now rotate our center mouse button and between the melee and our sweeper, which is cool. And you can still use your numbers. Hit 2 is your melee, hit 1 is your main weapon. Okay, hit and unlock, and we're running without any problems. Okay, so yeah, if you are watching, I haven't seen that follow animation come up yet, so if you are watching, you're enjoying it, or you just sat there laughing because you've been playing for God knows how many 100 hours already, just hit that follow button, guys. It'll tell you when I'm on, then you don't have to watch me because it'll notify you when I'm actually streaming, so you can stay away. Or if you're already following and you're just watching to see what's going on, then hit those vote buttons. You can do that every day. There are 2 available. I think it comes up on my chat as well, occasionally, and it gives you the link, top streamers and whatever else. All right, does help. Okay, so we're going to move on down this way. Brain drain, yes I am, thanks very much for that. Yes. But still keep hitting it, because it keeps the votes going up, yeah? And that does really help me. Alright. And because after 2 weeks, what you gotta remember, guys, is after 2 weeks your older votes actually disappear. So you have to keep streaming, you have to get people voting all the time, so you've got no time to rest whatsoever. I mean, I haven't eaten for 5 months. You hear someone laughing in the background, but yeah, I haven't eaten for 5 months, you know, and look at me, I've just been sat here glued to Aftermath and just continuously playing. Wasting away, I know, I look very slim now, don't I? But no, you have to keep playing, you have to keep people voting. Alright, going back to the newbie player, which I am at the minute, I am now at, let's have a quick nose. We're at Shade's gas station. Okay, it's on the map there. We're right up here, very close to Gorad. Okay, so we going to check the cars out again. Warm cloth. Yep, we definitely want them, but we can't pick up too much at the moment because of